I just found something really, really interesting with the Game Boy Advance. If you have a Game Boy Advance cartridge slot in, if you hold start and select and turn it on, that sound plays. Now this is normally used for events that you would connect your Game Boy to. It's kind of like a mini program. Clicking A resumes the game and it starts booting it up. Now, something else I found interesting is if you hold start select and do it, you can very see much here. So it stops everything. If I open this cartridge of Mother 3, here we go. There's my Mother 3 card. So if I were to take Pokemon out and insert Mother 3, resume, there we go, it starts booting up Mother 3 instead of Pokemon. Now what would happen if we were to insert a Game Boy game into it? Game Boy Color, it really doesn't matter. Something really cool. So you see these little slots right here? There's a little switch on the inside of the Game Boy cartridge, on the Game Boy Advance cartridge. I realize I'm putting this upside down. On the slot that pushes in whenever you insert a Game Boy game. So we're gonna hold it. There we go. So if I take it out, I'll show you guys. I know I suck at this. You can see, it's hard to see, but there is a tiny slot right in there. And if you put a Game Boy cartridge in, you can see it doesn't have the little slots. So if we were to slide it in, it pushes it down. You can see it resumes. And it stops working entirely. Just turn it off, turn it back on. And now it's a Game Boy. It's not even reading the cartridge. This also works with Game Boy Color games as well. So I'm going to take it out. Put Pokemon Ruby in. I'll start and select. Okay. Take Pokemon out. We're going to grab this Game Boy Color game. You can see it also doesn't have the slots. So I'm going to put it in. It's so weird. It's so smart. But what would happen if you were to cut the little lever out or insert the grooves right here? I wonder what would happen.